It's going.
Okay. So, do you want to start? Or?
Okay. Well, it is the best day of the year. Bailey Day!
It's not how it goes. It's
Yes,
Rusev Day. It's Rusev Day. And on that day, we celebrate Black Panther.
Yes.
And it was awesome.
Yes. Very, very awesome.
So awesome. This is one of the best Marvel movies. Like,
yeah, I was talking to one of the friends we went to see it with while we were waiting for everybody to meet up after the movie. It's definitely in the top 10, maybe even the top 5 for me.
Yeah. I think I'd say that. Yeah, I think I'd say that. Like, I didn't know much about Black Panther.
Yeah, I know
I've been aware of him.
Black Panther.
I saw him in the cartoons. I liked him. He always had a cool look. But
he was in the 90s Fantastic Four cartoon, voiced by Keith David.
He was.
That's the extent of my knowledge.
And he had like an appearance in X-Men somewhere.
I don't remember that.
I think like the cartoon, he had like a non-speaking appearance. It is fun.
Oh yeah, they did do a lot of those.
Yeah.
Like we saw Spider-Man shoot webs at one point. But anyway, Black Panther was awesome.
This the spoiler-free section. Awesome, go see it.
Yeah, because
we're gonna spoil the shit out of this movie.
And I just do want to like reiterate some of the points I've seen on the internet because a lot of people have been bringing it up. Everybody's talking about Black Panther. They're forgetting about Blade. Blade was an important movie. Don't get me wrong, but the reason why people are more talking about Black Panther now, and again, I don't know this. I read it on the internet, but it's black superhero. Mostly black cast, black director. The actors are actually from Africa. It's set mostly in Africa. It's got African culture everywhere. I like to imagine a lot of racists were having aneurysms during this coronation scene.
Oh my god, racists have been upset about this. They're going to be upset about this, and you know what? Right there.
Yeah.
This is a great movie. And they're also like the reason, the thing about Blade.
Yeah.
Is Blade came out. Blade set the foundation for what we have now. So
yeah, Blade should not be dismissed by any means.
No, it's a great movie. The first one's
the first one's awesome.
Second one's okay. Third one's
third one's a mess.
Yeah, but it helped elevate comic movies to what they are now, so we could get Black Panther, and it's like the boom of the comic period.
Yeah,
and that's why it's most important. We've got
Blade
all this
begot X-Men, which begot Spider-Man,
and so on and so forth.
Here we are,
and they did a great job on it. Like. Yeah. The one thing I really wanted to see, that I was really excited to see, was how Wakanda looked.
Yeah.
Because it was always like, again, I've only seen bits of it in the comics.
Yeah.
But it was always like, portrayed as the most advanced city on Earth, or one of the most advanced cities on Earth. So I was like, how would they portray that in like the African setting?
Yeah.
And it looks perfect. It doesn't look like I was afraid to be like someone looked like Manhattan just in the middle there, but no, like it shows all African culture. There are pictures. It's one of our friends described it perfectly. It's very vibrant.
Yes,
and there's still like trees throughout the city.
Yeah, and it's all this high tech stuff, but it looks different enough from any other sci-fi movie we've seen before. It's not just like here's a bullet train, but now it's like thinner.
Yeah, and it even looks different from like this. That's my arm's doing that. All right, it even looks different from like the stuff you've seen in the MCU, like the Star Trek stuff.
Yeah, and it looks more advanced than Star Trek, which it should. That's sort of the point.
Like I said, I want to see an Infinity War where, like, Tony's there and just kind of feels inadequate all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's like, they must laugh at him.
Yeah.
Like, I know Shuri must laugh at him, because she was a great character.
Yeah, that's the great thing. Not only was T'Challa great, we knew T'Challa was going to be great because he was great in Civil War, but the supporting cast was awesome, too. Oh my god,
yeah. And I knew
his
none
sister,
of
his love interest, and the general, but especially his sister.
Oh yeah,
I freaking loved his sister. They seemed like real siblings. Yeah. Like when she's recording him, punching the armor, he gets his ass knocked back. The first thing out of his mouth is delete that. He doesn't say he doesn't curse her. He's like, you delete that right now.
I want to say they de-aged her a bit because I know like there's a point that comes where she becomes Black Panther. But, like they said, she's about the same age as Peter Parker.
Okay.
In the MCU, which it works for me.
Yeah, it works for me. Great. If nothing else, well, hopefully that means they interact.
I want a figure of her with those, like, tiger, panther head, sonic weapons. I want those sonic weapons.
Yeah, those are
awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, I can't. Am I the one who, like, every time they showed the big Black Panther thing go in the cave, am I the one who heard the Thundercats theme just for a moment?
No, but I will now whenever I rewatch the movie. Yeah. I was actually, when you brought up the sonic weapons, I was thinking Voltron the whole time.
Yeah, I could see that too.
It's like, when we sort of saw it on the table, it's like, is she building a Voltron line? What is that?
I could see she would.
Yeah. No, she's literally building Voltron. Yeah. We're Wakanda, bitch.
Yeah. So, that was good. All right. Everyone can shut the fuck up. about them not being good Marvel villains anymore. All right? Like, we've got Vulture, we got Hela, and now we have Killmonger. And Killmonger was amazing.
Like, at least for right now, maybe after, because, I'm still pumped from just seeing the movie, but I'm going to say right now he's my favorite Marvel villain.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
He's definitely the most layered. Everyone talks about Loki, but, like, Killmonger was really well done. Like, you understood his motivation.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that, and it's not just, like, Killmonger saying that, like, it even came up several times throughout the movie, like, T'Challa has that conflict fairly early on.
Yeah.
Should we do more? And then, Killmonger shows up and says, "Yeah, you should do more, and I'm gonna make you do it.
I'm gonna radicalize
fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna radicalize everybody." Which he had some good ideas.
Yeah.
But he went a little Hitlery.
Yeah.
And that's when I stopped listening. It's like, we're gonna arm everyone. All of our spies gonna arm them. We're finally gonna be the ones in charge. I'm like, okay, dial it down a little.
Yeah.
You started good. Then you went too far.
And Michael B. Jordan just knocked it out of the freaking park.
I've liked him since Chronicle.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of the ones that took off. I did not recognize him, and that's a good thing. He got into this role.
I just love that moment where he's talking about, like, they built it up good, because I saw him in the trailers, like, why has he got all those bumps? And, then one point he raises up and sees all these are all kills. And then when he takes off his shirt and sees, like, oh. Yeah. Goddamn. And then he just, he goes on, I've killed people here, I've killed people there, I've killed so many people, all so I can kill you. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of me shitting myself.
Right? Jeez, he was threatening. And he still had, like, really had that Oakland kid, American look. And, Andy Serkis, like, it's great to see him on camera as himself, but he was living it up as well.
Oh, he was having the time of his freaking life.
Like, I'm kind of sad we didn't do, like, anything with, like, original Comic Claw, the crazy red suit, anything.
Or he just wasn't more of a part of this movie. Yeah. But, he served his purpose, and when he was on screen, he was great. They
worked in the Sonic canon really well. Like, again, I would like the ridiculous, like, radio thing, but here's the thing. Okay, he said he had, like, a mixtape and a SoundCloud. Yeah. I feel that's really appropriate, because his whole thing was doing stuff with
I didn't even think about that.
I thought that in the middle of it. He's like, turn on some music. What is, this is not boring. Yeah,
because in the comic books, he's this, being of living sound.
Yeah, so, like, I thought it was a really good way to kind of hit towards that.
Yeah.
And Martin Freeman was good.
Martin Freeman's great. Martin Freeman's one of my favorite actors.
I was really afraid they were going to kill him.
Yeah.
But, like, I would have been sad, but it would have been a perfect scene for him, because he was like, put me back in. He's saving them. Yeah. And it's really good. And we talked about this a little with our friends. Like, it was a thing one of my friends brought to me online because he heard about it. Was, when colonization was happening, people were they're taken from Africa. Why didn't Wakanda step in and do something with all the power? And they kind of hinted that because, they have... Basically, you don't want colonial Britain to realize that vibranium exists, because that would have been terrible for the entire world. Is the thing getting fogged up, or is that just... It is
I think it's the lighting more than anything, but I feel like all of the windows are getting foggy. It
suddenly got cold again.
Yeah.
It was 60 degrees yesterday, now it's cold.
There's one point I want to make sure to bring up, though, because this is like my one actual complaint, and again, this goes back to what I talk about with the two post-credit scenes. This hurts the movie a little bit this time around, because... The movie, ends the first time when T'Challa shows the rocket ship to the normies and the kids freak out. One kid comes up, "Who are you?" And then, credits roll. Yeah. And then the first post-credits scene is T'Challa at the United Nations saying, "Hi, I'm Prince T'Challa," yada, yada, yada. One, I really feel like the post-credit scene needed to be in the movie proper because it was an important speech for the times. I mean, this movie is very timely.
Oh, it really is.
There is no denying that. I don't care what your political stance is. So that needed to be in the movie, because even with our theaters having a slide up front saying, "Hey, it's a Marvel movie. Remember, there's stuff during and after the credits," people still got up and laughed as soon as the credits started to roll.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So a lot of people missed that. And then, plus with the setup I just explained, there was no reason to separate those two scenes.
Yeah.
Who are you? I am Prince T'Challa. Yeah. They could have just cut right to that.
They should have reversed them. Yeah. They should have the United Nations scene, like, in the movie proper, then the first post-credit scene be where he, I bought this building, that building, and they show off the Bugatti spaceship. Yeah. That's a great analogy for that kid. And then we get the second post-credit scene, which this is a huge spoiler. And I'm really surprised it happens. Bucky shows up.
Yes.
And that's funny because Sebastian Stan himself, there's an interview, he said he wasn't in the movie.
Yeah.
So that's great. I love they kept that surprise.
It says that was a lie.
Yeah, basically. But it's such a small scene, but it works.
Yeah, and it starts off with set up stuff really nicely.
And it did set up with like 3 African children like just looking at the camera and like, if this is the whole end scene, I'm gonna laugh because you trolled us masterfully again. Yeah. But no, it sets up Bucky's there, and he now has a man bun.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
I don't know why.
Oh, the bros are gonna hate that.
But you're talking about how it's very timely.
Yeah.
Like the one dude's, oh god, I can't remember his name, but the guy who was like the head of like, I guess the army, he was in the village that everyone thinks Wakanda is.
Oh, okay, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, and he's talking about like, should we bring refugees in here?
Yeah.
Make their problems our problems. Like,
boy.
Here's the nail.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, so.
And again, that goes back to like they set the stuff up really good in this because when he joins Killmonger, it makes sense for the character. Yeah. It's not like a WWE heel turn out of nowhere.
But it does. You see why he did it.
Yeah.
I think him and were they married or just lovers?
They just said my love. Yeah, I don't know if they ever declared.
I think that relationship's over.
Yeah. I was really hoping one of them would have, particularly the woman, but I would have accepted for either. Just some point during that fight, just one of them just said, I want a divorce. Yeah.
So, do you think the cargo was people?
I think the cargo.
There's a scene where Martin Freeman is remote controlling one of the Wakandan ships.
Yeah.
And he's helping them shoot down because they're bringing all the weapons to the rest of the world. Yeah. And they're called cargo ships. And through the entirety of the thing, I'm thinking DBZ abridged. Like, they shot down the cargo ships. And the cargo was people.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they did have those war rhinos on one of those ships.
Yeah.
So it could have killed them.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, war rhinos are a fucking awesome concept.
Yeah.
And we need them again.
Yes.
Probably
those
Thanos.
Better be in Infinity War, goddammit.
I'm so a little sad they didn't set something up. Or we didn't get a trailer for Infinity War.
Yeah, I'm disappointed we didn't get the trailer for Infinity War, but we did get the trailer for Ant-Man and Wasp, which looks amazing. And I'm disappointed we didn't get the Soul Gem set up like a lot of people were rumoring, because especially with the whole communicating with the past ancestors or whatever, it would have made sense. So now I'm really curious Infinity War is next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to have to see what they're going to do with that.
Yeah. Maybe it's in vibranium. I don't know. Like, that must have grown up. Like, that must have been a gigantic meteor, or it grew. Because they did say it, like, affected the wildlife, and that's why you have the heart-shaped blossom that gives them the superpowers. Which I think it's a neat concept. They have something to take that away so they can do the trial by combat from a fairground. I like that. Yeah, that was good. And I assume that tribe is... I don't know if the main leader of the tribe was supposed to be... I forget this character's name, but he's like one of Black Panther's like main rivals, and he dresses like the baboon. And it's basically like the guy dressed, he just didn't have the baboon head on all the way. I can't remember his name. It's some monkey, and it sounds horrible saying that, but I swear to you that's what that is. Yeah, that's... They worship Kong, by the way. Yeah. It was like we're talking about earlier with the tribal scenes. Yeah, we're talking about racists probably having aneurysms, especially that one guy who was disked to all hell. Oh my god. I bet you any time in screen, like some KKK member was like, But one thing is like, and I think it was well done. Blonde hair, blue eye, white guy. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Please don't flame us. But I feel like the again, horrible to say, the monkey tribe. Yeah. I have a feeling like racists were laughing at those scenes. Yeah, I could see. I don't think they were horribly done or insensitive or anything, but someone was like, because they're monkeys. Well, and it fit the culture because monkeys are in Africa and they all worship. It's set up they worship some kind of animal deity. Yeah. So, but I do love how they every time Martin Freeman tried to speak, like like you are not allowed to speak here. That pissed off a lot of racists. I guarantee you. Yeah. And it was great. Yeah. I will feed you to my children.
No, I'm just kidding. We're vegetarian.
Yeah, I love that.
I died.
That was great. I love, like, it was able to insert comedy and, like, really good parts of it. Like, I love they have the big speech when it's T'Challa, his mom, his love interest, and Oki, and his sister, and,
you know Martin Freeman says, you're going to need all the help you get, and then he says, are you done?
Are you done?
Are you done?
Yeah. I know they came back at the end, though. I did like that.
Yeah,
I
mean, if you want to, like, nitpick it, you could see stuff coming. Like, when the sister explains the trains, and suddenly they're on the train track, you're like, yeah. And there's like, no, we will not help you. You know they're going to show up at the end, but I don't care about that sort of thing. I mean,
they set it up, like, because he did the challenge first, so they set up enough to where, like, he wouldn't help them. Yeah. But he did. Like, I love that, too. I love, they're the kind of outcast tribe. They wanted to rogue because they didn't like T'Challa, but they still respected him when he won.
And they weren't evil for the sake of evil.
Yeah, like, no one here was maybe Claw.
Yeah.
Maybe Claw, but the rest of them were like, there's reasons for it. Like, Killmonger has a really good backstory where his father was killed by, not T'Challa. His father...
Takonga?
No, it's something... I can never... That's the biggest problem I've had with Black Panther. I can never remember his dad's names. It's so similar. But Black Panther's dad, the previous Black Panther, killed his brother, Killmonger's father, and that's what set Killmonger off, because he wanted to find him and kill T'Challa. Because
that was the first domino, but then... Like I said, this movie is very timely.
And then racism.
Yeah.
Racism helped a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, there's no other way around that.
One day, we keep doing this. I'm going to figure out the actual lighting.
Yeah.
All right. My coat keeps getting in the way. Yeah. But, I'm trying to think of something else we were talking about.
Yeah.
You had something you wanted to bring up? Did you discuss that when we were talking about the colonialism thing?
I think we did. I'm pretty sure, like, 90% sure I brought up everything I wanted to bring up.
Tell us in the comments if you talked about that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. For all the 7 people who are going to watch this, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think we talked about everything in our own rambling ways.
Yeah.
I think we didn't spoil too much.
Totally original format.
No one else
done by anyone else.
Well, I mean, you can only talk about current movie releases in a car.
Yeah.
And TV specials, which we might do tomorrow.
Yay.
Depending on how the weather is.
Yeah.
There's a thing we want to watch.
Yeah.
And
more on topic for our respective channels.
Yeah. Yeah. But if that's all we got to say, then I think we should sign off and let the car cool off. But go see Black Panther.
Yes.
Good times. 5 out of 5.
Yes.
I give it 5 Black Panther vibranium appearing suits.
Sure. Later, guys.
Later.